Hey everyone, welcome back to another BizTech Vlog video. It's definitely been a little while. The typical homeowner stuff and the work thing, you know? So, today, I would like to do a little bit of a highlight of my upcoming Windows 98 era PC build. The reason why I'm doing this is to do some retro gaming for games that don't work very well on Windows 10 or on Windows XP. One of those big ones, Lego Rock Raiders, which is one of my childhood favorites. So let's go ahead and go over some of the components that I have selected for this build. So here we are at the nice glorious list of parts. Oddly enough, I actually had all this stuff sitting in a parts bin. So let's go over some of the parts that I do plan on using. So for the main motherboard, this is a motherboard out of a HP D220 business computer, and it's going to support 512 megabytes of RAM with a Intel Pentium 4 2.4 gigahertz CPU. I do have a 2.8, so I may put that in instead. Then I'll be using this Cooler Master CPU cooler that was in that HP system. I gotta figure a way to secure it because I don't have the bracket and I don't have the nuts that hold it in, so that might be a slight problem, but you know, zip ties might work. And then over here I have the power supply, which is a light-on 200 watt. I feel 200 watts will be more than plentiful for this system because I actually ran the system in the past and everything worked good. And then for the DVD drive, it will be this DVD writer model SHS202, manufactured back in June of 2008, and it is a IDE DVD reader writer. And then for the graphics card, I will be using the NVIDIA GeForce FX 6200. I think, no, there wasn't a FX, just regular GeForce 5200, and it has 256 megabytes of RAM and is on the PCI bus. Obviously, there was an option for a AGP slot, but the only AGP card that I have is a 2600 Pro from ATI, and there is no Windows 98 driver available for that. And of course, as UXW Bill would definitely comment, a real PC will have a floppy drive. And I figure some of the Windows 98 games that I'll be playing will be on a floppy drive. And I actually feel this system will be best suited for what I want to do. Especially playing my old Lego PC games. All I have to figure out is the drive and the case. But I do have a hard drive currently formatting, but it is a Western Digital Caviar WD-40, which is a 40 gigabyte SATA drive. So with the limitation of the motherboard that I have selected, it's going to make things a little more expensive because I would have to look at getting a RAID controller based on a PCI bus. And for the case, I am probably just going to get a cheap Roswell FBM01, which I believe I've got up on my, but this will be the case I'm looking at getting, which is the Roswell FBM01. I have used that case before for a build that I did for my high school friend back a while, I think back in 2013 I want to say, and I believe he still has that system. But that will be the case I'm looking at getting that has the expansion that I want to get and a floppy drive, so I can play some good old floppy games, and I may have some room for a 5¼ inch floppy for some of those much older games, which will be interesting, to say the least. But anyway, that's about all I have for you today, so I hope everything goes good. Have a great day.